So, good afternoon, because yes, it is afternoon. It is actually a Sunday afternoon, but I'm thinking that you can tell by the intro of this video that this is a review of hummus. So, yes, it is. Why? Because I simply love and appreciate hummus. I will be reviewing five flavors. Those five flavors being cilantro jalapeno, roasted red pepper, roasted garlic, sriracha, and as well I will be reviewing the spicy. So first of all, I want to just give you a disclaimer that out of the five flavors, no, I have not tasted any of them except one, and that would be the roasted red pepper, because that is hands down my favorite. But as well, I will leave the roasted red pepper to be tasted until the last flavor, and I'll tell you why. It's because that being my favorite, I don't want to lean favorably towards roasted red pepper. I actually want to give the proper review and give my proper opinion of it. So having said that, we are going to jump into my review, my opinion, and see how it goes. So yeah, I guess the first one that I want to bring to you or taste would be the roasted garlic. And I'm going to taste it. I'm going to let you know what it tastes like, let you know my opinion. And first of all, I will smell it. I'm going to smell it. Okay. I mean, it definitely does smell like garlic. And since I've gone plant-based, which actually Friday was my 1 year anniversary of having gone plant-based. For some reason, I'm really appreciating garlic so much more, and I think it's because it gives so much more flavor and kick and punch to anything that you might make, from like veggies to pastas to maybe plant-based meat products. Yeah, so having told you that, I will see. And yes, that is really good. And let me just say this to you. I don't know if I said this prior to me starting, but all of these flavors of hummus I picked up from Trader Joe's. So yeah, and basically what this video is, it's a picking and choosing of the best flavor in the Trader Joe line. So that would be my point of making this video. And I'll taste it again, actually. It is really good. And what I would say to you, and it's very smooth. It's very smooth. It's very creamy. Because with me, oftentimes what I do is that I will use hummus as a spread, because since I've gone plant-based, a lot of things I no longer use. So this flavor, I would really appreciate if it were spread on maybe like a toasted bagel, maybe like a cracker, maybe even a chip. I really don't eat chips any longer, so I can't really say a chip. But if you were into chips, yeah, I would say go ahead, use it as a dip, and it would be really good. But that again would be the roasted red, I mean, not roasted red pepper, I'm sorry. That would be the roasted garlic, okay? That would be the roasted garlic. And just as I said to you initially when we got started, that I will be telling you what my first, second, and so forth choice would be. So this just being my first try, I'm not even going to rank this as of yet. So as we go on, as we proceed, I will tell you from there what my choices will be. So yeah, let me try to sort of kind of get comfortable, as I always say to you. Yes, let me get comfortable. But yeah, and you know what the odd thing is, this is neither here nor there, because this is not the video for that. But I don't know why I'm holding this phone, this camera in my hand, when yes, I have ordered myself a tripod, and I could very well have this camera mounted on a tripod and comfortably videotape whatever it is that I'm doing here. But no, me being the person that I am, I did not do that. So anyhow, okay, so first of all, let me say this before I get into it. I already took the cap off, but this flavor would be the spicy hummus. So this will be that, and I will let you know between the two, the spicy and the garlic, which is my preference. So hold tight, and I will let you know. That is really good. That is really good. That is very good. And I will tell you this: it is surprisingly good because actually, I did not choose these flavors. I sent my 23-year-old, my son, to Trader Joe's, and he just snatched up flavors, I guess, that he probably thought that I would have liked, or maybe he just chose the flavors that they had available. I'm not sure. I did not inquire, but that's really good. And initially, when I saw the spicy, I was somewhat intimidated because I really don't lean towards spicy items. I really don't. To me, a lot of spice in my food is an interruption because I'm the type of person whereas I appreciate my food for just being food, and I think that spice is like it's very much so an interruption. But this is not the case. No, this is not the case at all. This is very good. Now, I will say this to you is that as you get to the center, that's where the spice is at, actually. That's where the spice is at. And what it is that when you initially taste it, you really don't taste the spice. No, you don't. I'm sorry. You don't really taste the spice, but as it lingers in your mouth, that's when you can really taste it. But for some reason, as soon as it heats up, that's when the heat begins to die down. It like immediately dies down. So I guess it was just like made in mind to give you the experience of the heat, but not be an overwhelming experience, or not meaning to actually have a burn factor. So yeah, but between the two, between the garlic and between the spicy, I would have to say honestly that the spicy would be my first choice, strangely enough. So yeah, I will put spicy as number one. I'll put my garlic at number two, and we will move on to the cilantro and jalapeno, and I will tell you what my findings with that would be. And actually, for some reason, I took out 5 forks so that I could keep the flavors and the taste separate, so I could give you a clean judgment. And I also, as well, I had taken out some wraps, like bits and pieces of wraps that I had broken off so that I could give you my opinion on the fork as well as on the wrap. And honestly, these hummus flavors are so damn good until you really would not want the distraction of having used a wrap. So no, I have not used the wrap. So, forgive me for that. But yeah. So this flavor that I'm tasting now is the cilantro and jalapeno. That is good. That's good. That's good. But right off the top, I would have to say to you that of the three flavors that I've tasted thus far, being the jalapeno, cilantro, the spicy, and the garlic, the jalapeno would have to go as last. It would have to go as last because while it is okay, it is exactly that. It is just okay. It does not have like a wow factor. It does not have that damn factor like, oh my God. No, it does not have that. It is just simply okay. I'll taste it again with a bit of the middle where the seasoning and the spices, and I will let you know my second opinion. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Now, I will tell you this. This is the hot one. This is the hot one because, oh shoot, Jesus Christ. But anyway, this is the hot one because when you look at the center is where all of the spice is actually held at. So yes, this would be the spicy one. And the thing is that I can't say that it is an overwhelming type of spice or heat, but it is definitely, it demands attention. I would say that it demands attention. But on the same note, my initial tasting without the center, without the spice, it was okay. Like I said to you, it was just okay. But the spice, for whatever reason, and as I said to you, no, I am not a spicy person, but the spice is what made me appreciate it so much more. Now, I will also say this to you as well, is that yes, it is still in last place. It by no means has changed the position or my opinion of it. So yes, it will stay in last place, but it just simply made me appreciate it a little more. So yeah, but we are going to move on to the sriracha. We're going to move on to the sriracha. So I will go back and I will tell you in the positions. I'm sorry for moving around, but I'm just trying to get a comfortable position. But yeah, the spicy is number one. Yes. The garlic would be number two. The jalapeno cilantro would, yes, be number three because that is like my least favorable. So let me open up the sriracha and I will give you my opinion of that. Let you know what I think. hmm You know what? That is really nice. That is really nice. It's somewhat spicy. It is somewhat spicy, and all three of those that were said to be spicy or that of a spicy type, they all are different types of spice, or they have different effects or different tastes, which is good because if you had them all at the same time, if you had like a party or something, you would know that somebody would favor one more than the other. They would, actually find something that they liked. This is really good. This is really good. Yeah, that's nice. But this, I would have to say the sriracha. I would put that in third position. So from so far one to four, I would have to say spicy, hands down, is number one. Garlic as well is number two. Sriracha, I will have to move the cilantro jalapeno out of third position and put the sriracha there. So yes, I would. And just let me go into saying that when it comes down to what I would do with these particular spreads, because hummus, yes, is a spread, I would have to say to you, the jalapeno cilantro, I would have to use it as a dip maybe for chips. No, I don't really eat chips, but for those of you who eat chips, yeah, you probably would appreciate it on that. Or myself, I probably would use it as like something on a cracker or something of that sort. Now, the sriracha, I would say probably would be nice maybe if you were to put it on pasta, like if you were to like literally spread it into pasta, I would say that would be really nice. The garlic, hands down, I would spread it on a toasted bagel, bread, crackers, anything. And as well, the spicy hummus, I would have to say, you know what, that would be really good in pasta as well. It would be really good in pasta as well. So yeah. Now for my last and final tasting would have to be roasted red pepper, and I don't even have to say. There's no question as to whether or not I like it, because do I like it? Yes, yes I do, because this is like out of a year of having eaten hummus on a constant basis, this is the only flavor that I've ever experienced before today. So yeah, I know for a fact that roasted red pepper is a thing with me. It is my thing. So yeah. Mhm. That's right. Mhm. It is something. It's just something, and I don't know what it is, but it is something definitely about roasted red pepper hummus. But what I will say to you is this: is that this has held his position as number one. So spicy will be moved out of that position as a number one spot. So at this point in time, it will be roasted red pepper. It will be spicy. It will be my garlic, my sriracha, and then last, definitely not least, and no offense, it would have to be cilantro jalapeno. But yes, that is basically my review and my favorites, and I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it was informative. Um, I hope that maybe it will assist you in selecting hummus if you so choose to. But I guess I will see you another day, another review, and all I can say at this point is enjoy the rest of your day and be blessed.